Greetings. This is Scholar Saunders seeing what's current. Okay, so we had a few technical difficulties there at the beginning, but hopefully you withstood that and will enjoy the show. All right, so you get a double dose. I had a film yesterday and I have a film today. I had a documentary previously, and now I'm discussing a historical drama written and directed by Steve McQueen, Sir Steve McQueen. Not to be confused with the other Steve McQueen who passed away, the other action star. But this is a writer and director. He makes some great films. He has some really excellent work, under his belt. He's an Oscar winner. I think he's a BAFTA winner. Like I said before, he's Sir Steve McQueen. He was knighted. Um, just a really excellent filmmaker. This film Blitz just came out this year. It's a ride. It's definitely a ride. I'll give it a solid B plus. Um, it seemed very predictable in some cases, but just the cinematography and the ability for it to coalesce and to all the characters, all the action is really great. And there's symbolism, there's a lot of fire, there's a lot of water, there's a little bit of fire, there's a little bit of water, there's those little symbolism that goes along with it. That's very apparent within the film. Saoirse Ronan, she has an excellent job as the young boy. Let me see if I can get his name. Elliot Heffernan, and his mother's the name is Rita. And I think it's Anway or something like that. It's Hanway or something along those lines. Okay, it's going kind of fast now. Hold on, so let me slow down. Tiny Frog says, "Hey little kid, that's definitely trolling. Thanks for the troll." WTF are you talking about? Nathan trolling. Thank you for the troll. You hear Jimenez says hi. Hi, you hear. Carlos Camacho, here's an interesting fact. If you could travel at the speed of light, it would take you 46.5 billion years to reach the edge of the observable universe. That's amazing. I like those facts. Thank you. Tiny Frog, why does it say there's only one person watching? Well, it fluctuates. There was 14 people watching. Now there's 4 people watching. It all depends. What's that? Lil? Then Drawback says F. Tiny Frog says, oh no, that's 14. Yeah. It goes up and down. It's like the Dow Jones. It goes up and down. It goes up and down. But this was a very, tender, kind of, strong. It shows the stiff upper lip kind of idealism of the Brits during the Blitz. I didn't mean to rhyme right there, but I did. But it just shows a lot of things. It goes into Dickensian territory at one point. You're like, what was that? What's that going on? And it's like, okay, you just kind of have to accept it. Oh no, that's okay. Name a car for an edit. Okay, I don't know what that means. Oh well, then here's another interesting fact. Did you know that the closer you get to the event horizon at a black hole, time stops? I did not know that, but thank you. Continue on. I don't consider that trolling. You're off topic like hell, but it's not. I don't consider that to be bad. Draconia Saga says probably 12. Okay, but yeah, this is a very It even says it in the premise. It's a succession of Dickensian characters. It just has that kind of feel to it. Came out about a week ago on Apple TV. It looks wonderful. I mean the feel, the touch of the film. It seems like you can grasp like the images. I mean, it looks very real, very centered. I wish it was more romantic. I wish I had more of an idea of what exactly was happening. I didn't understand the whole point of George going on the train and going off the train and then going to these different worlds and stuff like that, all just to go back home. It just, that was kind of weird. But there were people that were assisting him on his way, that deterred his way. Benjamin Clemente's character, he's a British actor and musician. He pretty much guarded George on his journey. If you can call that a journey, I don't even know if it was really a journey. He just went on some trains and slept in the subway. And there was a scene that reminded me of Titanic, actually. With the gate being locked and them not being able to get through. But George was able to get through. I have 0 viewers right now. It's up to 14. Always does that. When I come straight out the gate, it's like 14, 20, 50 people, and it just drops. It just drops. That's fine. I got 1 person in here and 1 like, so I'm not mad. But this was definitely a feature. Hans Zimmer, one of the most famous musicians, composers of films. He handled this very well. He had a score that was not too sentimental. It was very striking. And it just seemed like there was like a theme to it. There was a theme to the bombings. It was a weird theme. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm slow, but it seemed like there was a theme for the music to come in when the bombing started, and with the planes flying overhead. So that was extraordinary. I thought that was pretty well put together, well placed. It seems to me that they really, I think they did their homework. I think they really, Steve McQueen and crew, they all have a certain amount of a gravitas. There's a seriousness to this movie. Who's this? Viola Negose. I'm just gonna say that. Viola. I'm just calling you Viola. I'm not gonna pronounce your last name again, I don't think. But yeah, so Steve McQueen and crew were very, very strong on this. Very strong. Excellent performances. Excellent direction. Excellent cinematography. The cinematography is amazing. York LaSalle, I think his name is. York LaSalle, this is really great. This is excellent storytelling through camera work. Very great storytelling. It just lost me sometimes because I'm like, again, what is he? Where is he going? What is he? He just went. He literally went in a circle, and then just met people and just he didn't have like a real purpose. He didn't have a real. It was more like showcasing the goings ons about the British people and the English population during that time, rather than focusing on what he wanted out of life. So I that's why I can't give it a full A or anything like that. I'll give it a B plus because it just was an engrossing piece of film. It was very engrossing. It had a sensibility to it that was noble. You could see the good characters, you can see the bad characters. That's what I like to see. A lot of people want to have, we have to have great characters. We have to have complex, very damaged kind of, this kind of ideas. No, George doesn't seem, I might have missed something, but for the most part, he seems very well put together, well adjusted, very moral young man. He has to fight off racism. There's racism in the past of his father who is not in the picture at all, literally not in this picture or in his picture, but his mother, his white mother, and he's biracial because the father was a black man, and that's Saoirse Ronan's character. She takes care of him. She loves him. She despises the racial, bigotry that is hurled against her and her child. And She wants the best for him. She was sending him away to get a better education, to get an education in life, get a better education for his future. And he hops off the train, and then he just goes off into his own little world. Well, hello, Bella. How are you? How are you this Saturday? It's what is it? Is it still Saturday? Let me make sure. Yeah, you got some time left. It's not it's nighttime. 9:41 where you are. Yeah, it is. She said yes. Viola says yes. Yeah, okay. So we have to look at that as a fact. Wait a minute, what's 241 where? 241 where's the 241, Viola? Where are you from? Are you from let me see. That sounds like a very Asian name. Let me see. Okay, so you're in a part of Asia. What part of Asia are you in, Viola? U.S. bull, that's BS. If you're in the U.S., you're somewhere in Asia. That's the reality of that. So, I enjoyed most of this movie. I really did enjoy most of it. I actually did like it. It was something that was, it's part of entertainment, but it's edutainment too, educational and entertaining, without being browbeating and what's the name? God damn it. Didactic, without being didactic. Bella says, Chase? What is Chase, Bella? What do you mean? But I would recommend this movie. I would say you should watch it. Definitely get a chance to watch it. Something that I think is vital to Americans, especially because we didn't get taught. We were not. I was not taught. I'll say that much. I was not taught about British history. We were talking about American history, and that included British history. We talk about the big three. We talk about our president Franklin Delano Roosevelt, their prime minister Winston Churchill, and the leader of the Soviets. I guess you can say. Joseph Stalin. I mean, that's all we got. Just the big three, and then like a few of the air raids, and they dropped bombs, and that's about it. They didn't go into heavy detail about Dresden. When the Brits bombed Dresden, civilian populations. Let's not get it twisted. They were some baby killers too. We're all baby killers. Let's not get it confused. I can't think of one war that has happened where babies weren't killed. Literal babies, infants, children. So we can stop. We can quit with that. Oh, they're baby killers. Bullshit. BS. I meant instead of chance, I meant chase. But chase for what? What are you talking? What do you? What chase what? What are you talking about? And then Viola says, "Ow." Okay. Feeling some type way. Yeah, so this movie definitely recommendable. Definitely recommendable. But I would take a lot of you got to take a lot of preconceived notions and check them at the door for the most part, because you're gonna wonder why isn't his father alive? Why aren't they together? Why aren't they? This is a fictional, story, but it has a historical background, just like most great stories do. That I enjoy anyway. Saving Private Ryan, even like Saving Private Ryan's like its focus, its goal was good. I mean, not the precise movie itself, because it was very graphic, and it had had a more of a malevolent tone to it. This movie had a more of a benevolent tone to it, if I could say that. The third text you made. Okay, I might have skipped it. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Here it is. Don't see it, baby girl. I don't see it. You say what? You said hello. Well, hello again. Then you said Chase with an asterisk. Then you said the third text I made. And Viola's putting up question marks. I'm not mad. I already picked up 2 subscriptions. Thank you very much. This is a fundraiser Saturday. Let's get the funds up. My Cash App is $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. I'll say that even slower. Cash App at $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. So, if you feel so inclined, I would definitely appreciate it. Bella says, God, how I love when college kids run after each other trying to beat another playfully. Oh, okay. Got you. One of those Danish universities, I imagine. Yeah, so Blitz is the truth. It's passable. It gets a passing grade. I'll give you that much. That's what you meant. Okay, got you. Viola's like, ha, I think I just got females in here right now. That's all right. I don't mind that at all. But Blitz, yeah, it has a brain to it. It has a mind to it. It has like I said, the cinematography, the vanishing points, the symmetry. There's a lot of symmetry involved. There's a lot of, like I said, the symbolism of water and fire and water going back. That's like very, that goes back to, Kurosawa and, Fellini and things like that. And going back to the 20th century and mid 20th century. But it works here. It goes even to 21st century movies like Road to Perdition, with Tom Hanks, the water and the ice melting and making the water being a symbol of death, things of that nature. The fires obviously being a symbol of carnage, of disgustingness, and also a symbol of hope. They put candle lights up to read different scrolls and different documents and stuff like that. They put or lighters up, I should say. God, why did I start making Christmas art so late? I don't have any time. And Viola's got some emojis. I have no idea what they mean. If you could just hold off on the emojis without text. If you put emojis, please put a text to it so I understand what the hell you're talking about, because I don't know what those mean. I don't know what those purple, they look like monsters. I don't know what this like purple faces. Looks weird. No idea what that means, but I appreciate it. I do. And so, just given this amount of time, I'm very focused on getting out the word for various causes. I started like a big project with a do-it-yourself Christmas card, and I'm not even half done, and I've been working on it for 4 days, 5 hours a day now. That sounds serious, Bella. Serious. But you know what? Keep up the good work like my main man Pen keeps up the good work. LifeStrongApparel.com. Go to LifeStrongApparel. He has raw purple sea moss. He's got a pound of raw wild crafted sea moss. He's got Livestrong sea moss gel, and he's got even fitness gear. He's got a Livestrong snapback, and from what I can tell, he has moss treats for your little furry friends. So go to his site and make sure you tell him that the goofy guy Sky Saunders sent you. Okay, so we got that. All right, so digital art. Digital art, that's awesome. If you're able to do digital art, because I have no idea how to do that, I can just type up words. That's the extent of my technological advancement. And she said, then Viola says, "Oh, okay." But yeah, so check out this movie. It's something, you can watch it with your parents, with your kids. It has brief moments of sexuality, but it's very tame and very it's not explicit. It's not all over the place and very vulgar. It's just a hint at it. You just okay, that's what's going on. And there's just some moments of violence, some moments of force, some moments. Obviously, the bombings and stuff like that is very horrific. So just come into the movie with that kind of mindset, saying be prepared for those kind of images. It's gonna get kind of difficult to see after a certain point. So I recommend it. So the reason why I most recommend it is because it's like the cinematography. I don't know how many times he's worked with the cinematography. I'm gonna look it up right now. Steve McQueen, because he has some other movies, like of course 12 Years a Slave. Yeah, 12 Years a Slave. He had I'm trying to think of his other movies. Hunger, Shame. I didn't see Widows. I want to see Widows. I might have to look at that later on. Widows. I have done a bunch of art, kind of like paper art, and embroidering, digital pixel, and a bunch others. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I've seen Hunger, Shame, and 12 Years a Slave. He wrote or directed and produced most of his movies. All Blitz, he wrote, directed, and produced. So it's his baby. This is his movie. But let me see who his cinematographers were. Sean Bobbitt for 12 Years a Slave. Shame. Sean Bobbitt. This looks like a pattern here. Sean Bobbitt. Oh. Sean Bobbitt was his cinematographer for most of his movies. Let me see. Widows. Sean Bobbitt. Everything except this one. Blitz was handled by, once again, York LaSalle. Viola says, sorry, bye. I have to go to work on my updated in Roblox, the strongest battleground. Make sure you tell everybody, tell everybody about this show. Spread the word. I appreciate it. Peace. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. But yeah, so I mean, the editing is great. Great editing. Like I said, I mentioned prior to this, Hans Zimmer, one of the go-to guys for film scores, for being composers. He definitely handles it very well. Very classy score. And it's just enlightening. It's just an enlightening thing. Here's the premise. It says, it's from Wikipedia. In London during World War II, when a young boy is sent away to evacuate the city amidst the Blitz, he instead defiantly goes on an adventure to return to his mother, only to find himself in an immense peril from a succession of Dickensian characters. Now, that's one of the things. I'm at 0 right now, 0. But that's one of the things that's so engrossing and so enticing and interesting is the fact that that's the way of storytelling. You send the cat up the tree, you throw rocks at it, and then you either get them down or they die on the branch, and then fall. That's storytelling. That's the basic elements of storytelling. Was that a child? Was what a child, Bella? You talking about? We didn't get the full story. I didn't understand. I mean, and then they showed like the British version of the Rosie the Riveter. His mother is like a Rosie the Riveter kind of place. I don't know. I have no idea. I hope not. I'm trying not to have any children in my life. I make sure that every broadcast is um, geared towards adults. So. But it's just excellent performance from people that really don't have a name or are not famous in American cinema, but are probably very very well known in English. There's the only one that I can understand is a star out of all these people, and especially in America, is Saoirse Ronan. Saoirse Ronan, her character is very valuable to all this story, and she has the son. And that's like the whole goal. That's like the engine that drives the movie. Because Roblox is most used by children. Yeah, that's true too. I was thinking about Roblox. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That person may not maybe block one time if it's actually a child. That's a good point. I don't know. I don't know because I don't play games. I don't play any Minecraft or Roblox or World of Warcraft or any of those. And I know they're played by children and adults. So, I mean, Call of Duty is played by 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds calling people nigger over the comm lines. So, you have to be careful, I guess. Me neither. Got boring quickly when I was young. Oh yeah. Well, you talking about Roblox, Bella? It got boring. That's funny. But yeah, I don't care about their names. They played a great role. They're not movie stars. They're not, especially not Hollywood. The only one that's Hollywood is Saoirse Ronan. She's like the driving factor behind this anyway. And Steve McQueen, of course, the writer, director, producer. And if I could aspire to be, that kind of a director one day, that would be very good for me. Mostly just games. Okay. Gotcha, Bella. Gotcha. And Elliot Heffernan, in his film debut, this is the young boy named George. This is his film debut. This is his first film, and he carried the movie. He literally like every scene was about I say 85 to 95% of the movie was about him. It was really about him and his story. And like I said, it played into the Dickensian roles, like the Artful Dodger, and then like they go to an underworld where they are literally stealing the jewelry off of the dead people that were were bombed. It was crazy. It was wild, and they're all put together. They're not like everybody's pieces blown to bits and everything like that. It's more so they were their lungs exploded or imploded because of the blast. So they were kind of like preserved. It was like they're just like sitting there with their eyes closed, and the women have the earrings and the bracelets and the jewelry around their neck, the pearls and the diamond necklaces and stuff like that. I might have to go. I know, Bella, you might have to go soon because I have a Christmas dinner thing tomorrow. I understand, Bella. Yeah. I was waiting for you to say that. Well, I gotta go soon. It's all right. You don't have to say you're sorry or you might have to go soon. Just say thank you, and I'll tell 10 other people about this show and keep it pushing. Yes, I know you very well, Bella. Yes. We've known each other, what? You've been on here since when? I don't even know when. What was the first time you came in? It was probably like, I don't know, maybe August, September? something like that. Maybe even be before that. I don't know. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, evening. Yes, thank you. You too. Respect. Salute. Yes, I think it was. Yeah, so. Hey, I appreciate you anyway. Appreciate you, Bella. So this is going to be for the rebroadcast land. This is definitely for the rebroadcast land. Because it comes in hard. Comes in hard and fast. Pause. A lot of people come in. It's like 14, 15 people in here. And it goes, okay, well, I'm not watching this guy anymore. I'm out of here. But I picked up 2 people as a viewer of a subscriber. So I'm not mad at that at all. So it's pretty good. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. And you can also keep in mind .focus, DOFOCUS _ .focus. He has a YouTube page. Go to it. Make sure you get his subscribers up. DOTFOCUS _ Make sure you check out his gaming videos. All these different places that he's used. His skills on the with Call of Duty. Make sure you check that out and enjoy his gameplay because it's excellent. So .focus, DOTFOCUS _ on YouTube. Also, Beha Jackson, BEEJACKSON 5478 on YouTube. He's Doughboy from Boys in the Hood. He's the original younger version of Doughboy. The older version is Ice Cube. But he was a child actor. I don't know if he still acts, but he has his own talk show, I guess you can call it. His commentary on fried chicken, near beer or non-alcoholic beer, sardines on the grill, and female strippers. So if you like any and all of those things, check his site out. Check his YouTube page out, and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get those subscriptions up. Okay, so I have 0 people watching me right now live. I like that. That fuels me because I only got less than 2 minutes left anyway. So, in all in all, Blitz is a good film. It's a very good film. It's not excellent. 12 Years a Slave is excellent. I tried to look for the white savior, the black what is it called? The magic Negro, the magical Negro. I tried to look for all that. Bussy Blitz, of course, YouTube subscriber. Thank you. Need that. Bussy Blitz. Oh my God. Oh man, you got to tell at least 1,200 people about me, YouTube subscriber. I know you have all those hits on you, but it's extraordinary. It is extraordinary. It is almost excellent. Very good. It's a very good movie. It fails in some ways. Like I said, the storytelling. I'm glad they do the storytelling because they say it's like I said, get the cat up the tree, throw rocks at it, get the cat down, or the cat die on the bridge on the branch. Excuse me. So Blitz, B+, Steve McQueen, Saoirse Ronan. Those are the big names. Everybody else is like, who's? It's a head scratcher. You're like, it's a finger popper. It's like I never heard of. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody that came in today. I appreciate you. Have a great time. I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Take care.